Good day everyone. This is a tutorial on how to perform univariate analysis. Let's start. As I said in our previous lectures, we have this simulated data involving 500 cases of violent robbery incidents. These are just made up data or simulated data, so they do not represent actual crimes. We have several variables, 10 independent variables and 3 dependent variables. Now let's perform descriptive statistics. So we click this button here, descriptives, click that, then click descriptive statistics. So we are shown with these variables. This is the window for variables, and if we want to analyze particular variable, we have to transfer that variable to this window here. Then we have several menus here. We have tables and statistics. Let's first analyze the mean and standard deviation of the continuous variables. So let's start with the continuous variables. For continuous variables, we have victim's age, offender's age, number of victims, number of offenders, and reporting delays. So let's transfer them to this window so that it will be analyzed by the software. Let's transfer. Just click this button and it is automatically analyzed by the software. So we have now here the first column, the valid, meaning valid units, 500 instances or 500 crimes, missing, 0 missing data. Then we have the mean, the standard deviation, minimum and maximum. What if you want to calculate the median and mode? So just click here, the statistics. If you do not want the valid data because there are no problems with it, valid and missing, just uncheck it, and this one also to simplify the table. Then here you can check the mode, then median, and you can also see here, you can read if you hover the cursor over the mode, the word mode, the app will try to describe what mode is, then median, then the mean or average. We have other statistics also here for distribution and quantiles. Then here standard deviation. If you want to read of minimum maximum, you can also get rid of minimum and maximum. So that's it. So you have now victim's age, offender's age, number of victims, number of offenders, and reporting delays. The mean here, the average of age, and the standard deviation is 12, meaning the average age of the victims was 34.4 something, and it is plus or minus 12 years old. So most of the victims have the age from 34 minus 12 or 34 plus 12 years old. If you want to copy this, just click this drop down button, then click copy, then let's go to, you can paste it directly to your Word document, example here, we want to paste it here, so you have now this table. Just you can also rearrange the table. You can also rearrange the table such that the mode will be here, the median will be here, and the mean here, and standard deviation and in the fourth or fifth column here. Then the victim's age here, offender's age here and here. It is easier to read for the readers, and it is a conventional arrangement of the variables in the table. So please rearrange it. The variables, it must be in the rows, and the analysis or statistic should be here. So transfer it, just rearrange it. Now let's go to the analysis of let's perform analysis on the categorical variables. So let's go to, so if you want to close this, so just check this button, statistics, then go to tables. Let's go to tables and frequencies. So, and let's move these variables. So just click one, then Control A, then click this button. So you don't have now the analysis for continuous variables. Let's choose the categorical variables: victim sex, victim social status, offender's sex, offender's social status. We can also have the frequency and percentage for number of victims, so that's clear. Although we calculated the mean and standard deviation and other descriptive statistics for these variables, but we can also use the percentage and the frequency counts for these variables, number of victims and number of offenders. Weapon use, location type, whether the crime was consummated or not, victim harm. Then let's move them here. So we have now this table. Note that the JASP will automatically calculate the descriptive statistics, because here in the statistics button these are checked. But if we uncheck them, they are removed from the results view. So let's minimize that. We have now the frequency tables alone. So here for victim sex, social status, and offender sex, social status, and so on. You can simplify these tables by converting all of them into one table. The first column of that table should be the variables. Then the second column and third column will be frequency and percentage. So for male and female, so place them the frequency, then the percentage. Then in the second row of the variables, social status, and so on and so forth. So you can collapse all of these tables into one table. You combine them. Just remove missing total, valid percent, and cumulative percent. You can remove them. Okay, so that's it. So let's try copy. Then let's go to our Word document. You can cut this, remove the valid percent. You can remove that. Just remove that. Delete cells, delete column. Then you can remove the missing and total. So it depends on you. Again, you can collapse all of those tables into one table for these variables. So thank you very much. Let's go to bivariate analysis later.